Hello, hello, welcome back to more GBO 2. Today we're going to actually be revisiting that Odessa situation battle, but with the Gouf custom this time, because I quite like the Gouf custom. I actually really like the Gouf custom, but it doesn't see a whole lot of use. Partially just because I think I have a lot of the different levels of it, so I should technically be able to get it in a whole bunch of different rooms, but I don't know. I need to double check where it starts at, too, come to think of it. Regardless, I do sometimes feel like this is one of the ones that has gotten a little outclassed, maybe, really just in that it has limited stun capabilities versus a lot of other stuff that you can go up against these days. But it's still a really cool suit. As you can see, it has the Gatling shield, the big old Gatling gun. The Gatling gun on the shield. It has the they're both called Gatling guns. Come to think of it, actually, huh? Big Gatling gun and then the machine gun fixed under the shield. So it's got those two machine gun options. The machine gun that fits under the shield fires a lot like the machine gun hand from the regular Gouf. Well, actually, kind of, if I remember correctly, it is the same gun. It's just they took it off of the hand itself and placed it on the shield so that it would have an extra manipulating hand available to it instead of being locked to the one hand as a machine gun and then you only having the one, like, manipulator-based hand. It's just they moved... Yeah, so... It's the same weapon. Anyways, it's got the two Gatling guns, the sword, the heat wire, which behaves differently from the heat rod that the regular Gouf has, since you can only fire straight forward. Most of the, well, I guess, all the wire-based weapons work like that. The heat rod is the only thing that has those other types of swings, and that's not a wire-based weapon. Now, I feel like, and I do have to double-check this, that was a fantastic combo right there. Stunned him with the machine gun, did the wire, then caught him with the melee. Very happy that that worked out well like that. Anyways, I have to double check this, in training. I haven't really messed around with it in a while, but I think I've once again missed my tackles. I'm so good at that. It's very frustrating how good I am at that. This Gatling, by the way, is fantastic for mopping things up. You can see it does decent damage. It's not too much. It's a little higher. Yeah, it's higher damage than your average head Vulcan, actually. It's closer to what most machine guns have, but it's got really good range on it and fantastic capacity. So it's not going to, strip something down from full health, but it's absolutely going to be great for mopping things up. And now I gotta remember what topic I was talking about. He was talking about, the heat... Oh, right. Yeah, I gotta double check the Gatling guns, because I swear the shield-mounted machine gun, I really thought that would hit. I think I was out of range, though. I think the shield-mounted machine gun stuns quicker than the Gatling gun does, but I'm not certain about that. I gotta double-check it. I gotta compare them, in training, where I can have a more controlled environment. Also missed another tackle. Like I said, I'm very good at that. Oh, I really thought that would get a stun. That's frustrating. So he managed to finish us off there because I didn't manage to get a stun, but we survived for a decent amount of time at least. Hopefully the damage we put out was really worth it. It's kind of hard to tell a lot of the times. Thankfully, since this is lower points ranges, we do spawn in quicker. We won't be out of it for too long. I feel like I'm going to get stepped on trying to do this. I can't believe I did not get stepped there. Now I got stepped on. Well, I didn't get stepped on long enough to fire off the airstrike, at least. That's genuinely shocking. I'm very amused by that. Very happy. Did I... Okay, so that did prevent him from taking the point completely, but mute point since they came in and finished the job anyway. Oh, that's awesome, though. Number 5 rightfully says we should advance. I actually agree. We're going to see... Oh, we're not going to see. Never mind. I was about to say we're going to see the Gatling gun do its job well, but unfortunately he got out of the way of my fire too quickly, so I didn't quite get to finish him off. Somebody else did the final blow. That's fine. We got him in the end, and that's what matters most. We're trying to find good angles to do some damage. I really want to be closer than this, but it's very difficult for me to push up closer than this. I should be probably moving in now. Ooh, fantastic use of the... Great use of the wire there. Absolutely terrible use of my sword there, though. That might have been able to be a kill if I could actually land my swings. I'm glad my ally finished that one off. I set up a good stun for him there. Overshot with that, sadly, but thankfully I was able to land with the downswing. I really thought he'd start standing up before that landed and I wouldn't get any damage in, but no, we did manage to get the damage, so that's great. Once again, I probably should be trying to move in a little bit more here since the rest of my team is right here with me. But, you know, we're getting there now. Doing a little bit, getting some combos, and I think... Did he go down? Yes, he did. It was hard for me to tell there. I'm not sure what took him out, actually. Because he still had health left after the Dom did his hits. We're doing our job, though. If we saw the gun tank, and we're focusing on the gun tank for the most part anyway. I'm not in a position to be able to hit him here, so I'm trying to do damage where I can, but ultimately I am trying to get in a position where I can target the gun tank again, but they are pushing me back. I am playing a little bit more carefully than I would a lot of other raids for, like I said before, the lack of stun capabilities, especially since they've all got bazookas. So they can stop my advance easier than I can stop theirs. And so I gotta be really careful. That was just a terrible tackle, if I'm gonna be honest. And it's probably, yeah, it's gonna cost me. Had I not tackled, I probably would still be around, but... I was about to say, what can you do? But what you can do is not tackle when you're way too far away to actually do anything, and also miss. We're gonna try to get another airstrike, but... I don't like how everyone's starting to converge. Yeah, there it is. Like I was saying, I don't like how everybody's starting to converge on the hill, and, well, that's why. That's why. Is that... Yeah, one of my other allies is trying to do the same thing, though. Let's see if he manages. It's hard to really see on the map since it doesn't pinpoint where your enemies are, but it doesn't look like any of them are on the hill, at least. No, but he didn't manage to get it off either. You can see it still says one's available, and there's no airstrikes coming in. I spawned in here. This might seem a little bit reckless here, but yeah, as you can see, time is rapidly running out, and we are at a deficit. We have to make up some points. Really, I should be focusing on the guy that's smoking instead of the guy I'm shooting at right now, but I'm... not thinking really is what it is, but also trying really hard not to let them just push in on me to do exactly what they're doing now, despite the fact I've got 3 guys on my team that are here. So, yeah. Fun times. Also, you notice, I think I mentioned this before, but in situation battles, they actually changed the models for the bases, and I think that's super cool. But, yeah, ultimately we did lose that one by a fair margin, but I did well, at least. That's something. So that was a bit of a rough one. I don't know, I think I could have been a little bit more aggressive at points, at least. But you can see it still paid off, that like, a little bit more careful gameplay. I did still get good, damage in. I got a bunch of kills, and a lot of it's from mopping up low health targets, but still, it's kills are kills, and overall the damage is still really good too. But yeah, some of those moments could have been a lot more aggressive for sure. It is a suit that excels at a range close enough to get in and use its melee weapons, because ultimately it technically has 2. It's got that heat wire and that sword that in tandem can do some really good damage. But yeah, that'll do it for today, and we will see you guys next time.